Welcome, everyone. What would you do if a 100-pound giant charged past you in crystal clear water and you had only seconds to decide? Take the shot or watch it disappear into the reef forever. Out here in the wild, untouched waters of Calayan Island in the Philippines, that's not just a question. It's the difference between landing the fish of a lifetime and going home with nothing but a story. This is day 0.4 of our remote island spearfishing adventure, and today we're hunting one of the most powerful and iconic reef fish in the world, the Bumphead Parrotfish. Calayan Island sits far off the beaten path, north of mainland Luzon, where the reefs are still alive, vibrant, and raw. No big crowds, no commercial pressure, just blue water, healthy coral systems, and the kind of marine life most divers only see in documentaries. For American viewers who dream about true adventure travel and real-deal spearfishing, this is what it looks like when you leave the comfort zone behind and chase something unforgettable. The Philippines is known for its biodiversity, and these reefs prove exactly why. Schools of fusiliers flash beneath the boat, trevallies cruise the drop-offs, and somewhere in the distance, the unmistakable shape of a massive bumphead parrotfish moves like a bulldozer through coral. Bumphead parrotfish, also known as Bulbometapon muricatum, are not your average reef fish. These giants can grow over 4 feet long and weigh more than many people expect. With their thick foreheads, powerful beaks, and armored scales, they are built for dominance. You don't just shoot a fish like this and expect it to give up. If you don't stone it cleanly, it will dive straight for the reef, wedge itself into coral, and use every ounce of muscle to tear free. That's why patience, breath control, and shot placement are everything. Spearfishing for a bumphead parrotfish in the Philippines isn't about luck. It's about discipline and respect for the ocean. As we slip into the water, the first thing you notice is the clarity. Sunlight cuts through the blue, illuminating coral heads and sandy patches below. Every dive begins the same way. Slow breathing on the surface, heart rate down, mind focused. Free diving is as much mental as it is physical. You can't rush it. You can't force it. The ocean rewards calm energy and punishes impatience. I take one last deep breath and drop beneath the surface, equalizing as I descend, letting gravity pull me toward the reef. At about 40 feet, I flatten out and glide toward a coral outcrop. Smaller parrotfish scatter, and a curious snapper hangs back just long enough to study me. Then I see it. A massive shadow shifts behind the coral ridge. The signature hump on its head gives it away instantly. This is the fish we came for. It's bigger than I expected. Thick, muscular, moving with slow confidence. My pulse spikes, but I force myself to stay relaxed. Any sudden movement, any hesitation, and it's gone. The key with bumphead parrotfish is approach and angle. They're smart. They've survived this long by being cautious. I angle slightly downward, avoiding eye contact, letting the current carry me closer. The fish turns broadside for just a moment, and that's the window. I line up the spear, aim just behind the head for a solid holding shot, and squeeze the trigger. The shaft punches through, and in an instant the ocean explodes. The fish surges forward with incredible force, ripping line from the reel. Sand kicks up. Smaller fish scatter in every direction. I kick hard toward the surface to manage the fight from above. This is where gear setup matters. Strong bands, a reliable reel, and enough line to handle a powerful run. For American spearfishers watching, you know the feeling when adrenaline hits and everything goes into slow motion. You're calculating drag, watching your line angle, praying the fish doesn't hole up deep in the reef. The bumphead dives for structure, trying to wedge itself between coral heads. I apply steady pressure. Not too much to tear the shaft free, but enough to keep it from burying deep. After what feels like minutes, but is probably seconds, the run slows. I take another breath and dive down the line, following it carefully. The fish is still strong, still fighting, but the shot held, with controlled movements. I secure it and dispatch it quickly and humanely. Respect for the fish always comes first. As I surface, the weight of what just happened sinks in. This isn't just another catch. This is one of the most iconic reef species in the Indo-Pacific. Spearfishing in Calayan Island delivers moments that stay with you long after the dive ends. The remoteness, the raw beauty, the challenge, it all combines into something bigger than just harvesting fish. It's about connecting with the ocean in a direct, honest way. Back on the boat, we take a moment to appreciate the fish. The colors shimmer in the sunlight, deep greens, blues, and subtle patterns that fade as the adrenaline settles. For viewers in the United States who dream of tropical spearfishing adventures, the Philippines offers a unique blend of affordability, biodiversity, and untouched reef systems. But with that opportunity comes responsibility. Sustainable spearfishing practices, understanding local regulations, and respecting spawning seasons are essential to protecting these ecosystems for future generations. Day 0.4 might sound like just another episode, but out here, every dive teaches something new. Every drop into the water sharpens instinct and builds experience. Whether you're into freediving, reef hunting, or simply love watching intense underwater action, this is what real spearfishing looks like. No tanks, no shortcuts, just breath-hold diving and pure ocean connection. If you're planning your own spearfishing trip to the Philippines, preparation is everything. Train your breath hold safely, know your gear inside and out, and always dive with a buddy. Conditions can change quickly, and remote locations like Calayan Island demand respect. But for those willing to make the journey, the rewards are unforgettable. Pristine reefs, giant bumphead parrotfish, and stories you'll tell for years. This adventure is only just beginning. The waters around Calayan still hold countless surprises. Giant trevallies, dogtooth tuna, and who knows what else cruising the blue. If today proved anything, it's that when preparation meets opportunity in the wild waters of the Philippines, anything can happen. And sometimes, in that single split second when a massive shadow turns broadside in the reef, you get the shot that makes the entire journey worth it.